laps have been talking. I would like to believe so. 6 of our 22 laps have already been underway. It's like I've missed almost a fourth of the race so far, and it's like, what happened? I'm sorry, everyone, but as a fan, I just love watching you guys race. So anytime I'm not able to be a part of the viewing festivities, it can be somewhat frustrating. Because I absolutely want to watch you guys with my own eyes. Alright, I just brought the YouTube up to see if there was anything I was missing. Sooner or later we'll be able to get some clean laps in here. You know, you get a lot of really hard wheel-to-wheel racing here. This circuit is on virtually every sim racing game or simulation out there for the most part, you know, especially the more popular ones like F122 and Gran Turismo 7, as we also have here in Prospect Esports Racing League. And I believe the finale for our Gran Turismo is Friday. We've had tiers 1, 2, 3, and 4 this season in Prospects. It's been really, really entertaining races all throughout the grid. I'm just kind of looking around, seeing what everyone's up to. The field is starting to bunch up a bit. Oh, it looked like we had a McLaren. Jonesy has spent out. And he's got a 5-second penalty for a collision with choppers. Oh man, that's not great. That's got to be pretty frustrating for Jonesy, because he's absolutely a fantastic driver. And it looks like, oh, Thomas got on the brake just in time, because Jonesy was just materializing right there in his path. 7 laps into this Spa-Francorchamps Grand Prix, and 7 of 22 laps, and it's been quite a goofy one. You know, I was watching a few of the races from seasons past and looking up drivers like, you know, Fangio and Sterling Moss racing on this particular circuit. And it's been some really exciting races over the years, and they've changed the circuit quite a bit over the years as well. I believe this circuit here is the 1979 rendition, you know. I believe the construction leader in regards to real F1 racing on this particular circuit throughout the histories has been Ferrari. Ferrari's been the #1 team who has captured the most amount of wins. I don't remember how many they won as a constructor, but I believe Michael Schumacher had the most wins here. It was either 6 or 8 wins. Throughout all this shenanigans, just Coconut has maintained his lead, and you know, he's got it by over a second, so you know, things will get bunched up. Things will get bunched up. Has everyone caught up to us here? No, Jonesy's a little ways off. Probably get one more lap out of the safety car. That should give Jonesy an opportunity to catch up. Let's see if there's anyone that's going to pit. Yep, we got Alba and Jonesy both are going to pit. Alba's coming out on the softs. Jonesy will probably come out on those mediums, I'd imagine. No, he too came out on the softs. I guess you can get 14 laps out of the softs on this track. Okay. Okay. Well, we're about a third of our way through the race, and we're yet to really get any real steam. Ahead of steam behind us. I guess that kind of goes that route. I'd have to think about the logistics of that. David Boyer as our only person who's been penalized so far, and he's got a drive-through penalty. Drive-through penalty for David Boyer. But he's got 3 laps to get that done. X-Coupe has made himself up behind just Coconuts. I believe when did he move up? He moved up 4 spots. Started in second. Safety car is in this lap. Our biggest difference maker has been Folksy, followed by Monster. And then my man Crew moved up 4 spots. Definitely not one to make mistakes. And look at Anza. Started off P18. Moved up into P7. 14 laps left. Absolutely anything can happen. And as I said before, Just Coconuts has to win by at least, I take that back. Let me think here. He's up by 20. I mean, if he wins, it's a wrap. But he's got to be within 5 points of X-Coupe to go ahead and secure that bag. All right, we're off to a good start here. X Coconut is already up, almost a second. Man, you can't even see Folksy from X-Coupe. He is really pulling off. All right. And I'm just kind of following behind Folksy, seeing Guitar Men come up on him. Oop. Through the middle straight. Fantastic pass. Then I'm seeing if Folksy's going to try to come back. Guitar Man is really hard to make the undercut on. He seems to be pulling out just a little bit, already up 0.4 of a second. It looks like where's Anza? Anza's already in the 9th. I'm gonna try to remember to keep an eye on Anza, because the real race is between Anza and Just Coconuts. We got everybody racing. We're all trying to do well and have a fantastic time, but the championship is riding between those 2 drivers. But right now, this is probably the closest battle. Shoho gets on the gearbox. Folksy looks like he's run a little bit off. Kept it in bounds pretty well. Did not invalidate his lap. Oh, I almost thought there was a little bit of contact, but it looks like the Charman is going. Where did he go? Hey, he lost the commentator on that one. Alright, let's see how Choppers does as he's coming up here through La Rouge. Getting on into Radeon. Keeping it into 8th gear. That is so tricky to be able to keep that car in the 8th gear. Going into the metal straight. Let's see if he gets near the 7th gear. Near Les Chamber. Shuts it down pretty well. That's where Matty D crashed out earlier. But he's still in the race. Almost in the points now in 11th place. Chopper seems to be making getting a nice team ahead of steam here. What's going on down here? Thought I'd seen a little action going on. I must have missed it. I thought I caught a glimpse of something. I'm just trying to catch the closest battles here. Let's go back on Choppers. The battle for 4th right now seems to be the most contestuous, with the 3-second penalty with Jonesy. Where's he at right now? Jonesy. In 9th place with the 3-second penalty. That pushes him just out of the points because he's only a second and a half on Matty D, who is now essentially into ninth place. But we're halfway through. Chompers is making a move. No, Anzo made his move. I'm sorry. Great move on the inside. Getting down turn 20. See if he gets down on the power. Monster's not gonna let him go that easily. And just slides into the source. Got his ERS enabled. He slept through LaRouge. Gets into the metal straight. He's trying to catch up to Choppers there himself. He's about 1.4 seconds behind. But Choppers is nipping on the bits of Guitarman. Just a half second behind our P4 driver right now. That has really been a really tricky section so far today. Both Choppers and Guitarman are doing a pretty good job of keeping the ERS down. 46% for Choppers, 59% for Guitarman. X-Coupe, 0.3 seconds behind Shohos in the battle for second place. Just Coconuts is just literally running away with the field. I mean, he can barely even see anyone in his wake. Let's see, can we catch another driver here with Just Coconuts? No, sir. Guitarman with a 5-second penalty with Choppers. Oh, well, it must not have affected Choppers too much because he's moved into fourth place. But it looks like Anza has got himself into fourth place as he just slid past Choppers. Has he just slid past X-Coupe? Fastest lap by Jonesy. And now we have into P3 as Just Coconuts is in the pits right now. Lots of drivers in the pits. Coconuts, X-Coupe, Thomas, Guitarman, Monstar. And is making his move right now on Choppers. Going down the metal straight. Sliding into the 7th, 8th, 9th turns. Coming up on that tricky turn 10, I tell you. This one is quite pesky. He seems to be handling it quite well. He's going to have to try to make up as much time as he can to see if he can stay ahead of Coconuts, who probably jumped out there on those, what did he get on some soft tires? No, Seth Coconut is on the hard tires for these last 10 laps of the race. It's the most competitive fight here. Oh, Jonesy's hit the wall. Jonesy has hit the wall around turn 15. Oh my goodness gracious. Right around, what is it, Stashi? Yeah. As Las Albo just was able to just slide in just ahead of him into that 6th spot. It's never a short of excitement here in Spa. As I said, it is definitely one of the places that I would absolutely love to be able to go and watch a race. Look at those beautiful sparks fly off the back of that car. Let's catch him from the side of Coconuts. Coconuts probably don't think he's that beautiful. Sitting back here in that 7th spot. Now into the 6th spot right now as show host and X Jones, Matty D, and Choppers have all slid into the pits. This Coconuts is in good standings with only 1 lap old hard tires. With 9 laps left to go. He seems to be chasing down Les Alba. This is absolutely the best place to make a turn on the circuit, or make a pass on the circuit. And he just flew right past him. He just flew right past Alba. We got a 3-second penalty with crew. This Coconuts is looking mighty as he's trying to chase down Crew Steamers, who just got the a rare 3-second penalty. I tell you, I can probably count it on my hand how many times Crew has had penalty races this season. Not many at all. And what is Anza? The man went from, did he start off 18 in the grid? Okay, it's not, it said he's moved up 2 spots. That's clearly not the case. Anza started this race off P18, and right now he's trying to hold on to that lead, but he's got 7-lap-old hard tires on. He's not going to get, he could get 20 laps out of it, but I'm sure he won't try to. Yeah, he's going to have to end up eventually doing something, because Just Coconuts is really moving up quick. We got some battling here down in the back part of the grid. Looks like Guitarman is trying to make a move on X Jones. I'm just trying to see where is the closest battle. Our closest battle right here is between Choppers and X-Coupe. That's the funny thing about this circuit. You know, the drivers can really be spread out, but that doesn't mean that the racing doesn't get any less intense, because you are absolutely racing against the circuit, not just each and every other driver. You know, we got a 3-second penalty for Monstar. Did I see that correctly? Yes, I did. Just Coconuts is now into the 2nd place. Looks like Anza's got a 10-second lead on him. And I don't know how he's going to go about holding on to that 10-second lead. But if he can hold on to the lead and win this race and get past his lap, hey, it'll come down to a photo finish. But in the meantime, we've got Choppers trying to chase down his teammate X-Coupe. Neither one of them has any penalties. They're both on the hard tires. Choppers is about 0.7 of a second outside. Looks like we've got a yellow flag back towards the back here. Do we have a problem with Matty D? Did something happen with Matty? Something may have happened with Matty. I couldn't quite catch what, but it looks like Jonesy took that as an opportunity to get up there. Oh, Matty D's had a couple spins. Matty's not having his best race. But as I said, that is our Tier 3 champion. So hopefully he won't have too bad a race today, because he'll just take it out on Tier 3 tomorrow. He has been that dominant. Did we lose a driver? Did we lose 3 drivers? What the heck did I just miss? Some kind of way we just lost half the grid. Is that right? Huh, interesting. Looks like we've had an awful lot of wreckages here in the last several moments. What did it happen at? Wonder if we see any of these guys pulling up here in the source maybe? Nope, it wasn't there. I'm just trying to inch a little bit ahead as we are under caution. And we're all under safety car. Looks like we're under probably looks like a virtual safety car. We do not have a full safety car out there. Alright, where's the next closest battle? Boy, these options can't stay away from each other. Choppers is trying to chase down X-Coupe. Choppers, X-Coupe, and looks like Jonesy and Guitarman seem to be our 2 closest battles right now. So we'll keep our eye on both these battles here as the race continues to pick up. Here we are with 7 laps left to go in our finale of F122 here in Prospects Esports Racing League. Tier 2. And tomorrow, tune in, we have Tier 3. And then Thursday, we have Tier 4. And Friday, can you believe it, we have GT7. So we're filled the whole week with non-stop racing and entertainment. And the community is just so accommodating, so accepting to each other that even if you're fast, if you're slow, there's always someone that's able and willing to race with you to kind of help you, you know, get faster or have someone competitive to come against. A 3-second warning by Matty D. Matty's having a rough race. Oh, we're gonna be under a full safety car. Yep, we are still under a full safety car. I'd imagine this safety car should be coming in this lap. So with 4 laps old hard tires with 6 laps left, Just Coconuts is not gonna have any problem staying out there on these tires. And it should be fine. The hards versus the softs, huh? You know, safety cars sometimes can be a little bit aggravating to drivers, but the spectators sometimes it's kind of necessary in order to, in hopes of things being, you know, bring them back to the fold and get everyone an opportunity to take a drag off the line and see if they can make some headway. I know David Boyer would like to get a little further up there today. Where does David sit so far in the standings this year? Oh, wait a minute. David Boyer's got 34 points. He's got some points in that Mercedes. Oh, looks like we might get one more lap. Gonna get one more lap out of the safety car. And did I see Anza slide into the pits? Nope, that was not Anza. It was not anyone. What the heck do I think I was looking at? I have no idea. Oh, it was Shohobs. Okay, Shohobits. And he's coming out on the what is he gonna come out on? What does he got? Is he? I didn't know his penalty situation. He must have had a 5-second penalty, and he came out on the softs. Those penalties get real costly as the circuit starts to get bunched up. We've got 3 drivers out here with penalties. Cruz Steamer's got 3 seconds, followed by Jonesy with 3, and Matty D also has an 8-second penalty. I'd like to keep those tires out there for a moment. We've only got 5 laps left. And this is going to be incredibly interesting to see whether or not Just Coconuts can maintain his championship lead and keep Anza from trying to overcome him. With Choppers sitting in 4th place now behind his teammate X-Coupe. And Pokey in 4th? Where? In the actual standing, not in the race right now. Right now we got Just Coconut, Anza, X-Coupe, Choppers, PLS, Cruz Steamers, Jonesy, Guitarman, David Boyer, Thomas, Matty D, Dylan, and Shohobuts to round it out. The safety car is in this lap. The safety car is in this lap. We'll see what type of start Just Coconuts gets off this line. If we can keep these tires warm, you'll have a better time keeping Anza off of them, because with those one lap old soft tires, those bad boys should be pretty warm. He should be about ready to make his move on just coconuts at the start of this lap. Here we are, we're racing. Coconuts is already up half a second getting into La Rouge. Getting into the source, I'm sorry. Already up just over half a second. Making his way through La Rouge. On up through Metal Straight. Shuts it down around the 50-meter bar. Not too low though, just barely tapped on the brake just enough to kind of stay through there, going through 5th gear, coming all the way through there. Gonna break it down once again around the 50-meter bar. Anza is not letting up. He's only back 1.4 of a second. We've got some other battles in here, all up and down the midfield. David Boyer and Guitarman are really going at it. But right now the championship is right here with only 0.82 seconds behind. Just Coconuts is Anza in the Williams. Boy, wouldn't that be a sight to see? A Williams and a Hive out here battling for a race win. Oh boy, here we go. I'm just gotten close. Oh, we got a caution back there. We got a yellow flag somewhere. But I've got to, oh, Matty D with another 3-second penalty. But I've got to stay with Anza as he's trying to keep up with Coconuts with just 3 laps left. Down 0.3 of a second. I'll come back. Off the charm and get through La Rouge. It's amazing when I see everyone just pass through there and stay in 8th gear. I'm yet to do that. Oh, Shoholtz with a 3-second penalty. I tell you, a few of these penalties are going to start to really have some, pay a heavy toll. What do we got? Oh, did we just lose Los Alba? Oh, we just lost Dylan. Where did we lose Dylan at? Probably around turn 17? Let's see if I can catch a glimpse of Dylan as we're... See if we can see him before he gets too far away here. Nope, this car is already off the track. And we're back to racing. Coconuts is being able to maintain that half-second lead. And Jonesy's trying his best to stay with Crew, who's chasing down Choppers. Both have a couple of second penalties. DRS enabled. See Crew Steamer's getting on the power. Let's see if he can make up any 1/10 of a second here coming through the source. Yeah, actually he did. He made up 0.2 of a second on Choppers. Can he make more space up coming through La Rouge as he's sitting here in these medium 6-lap-old tires, whereas Choppers is in the 7-lap-old hards. And we got another 5-second penalty for Shoholtz for speeding in pit lane. And it looks like he probably just called it a season. He probably got tired of listening to this commentating fool and said, hey, I'm sick of this. Nah, that ain't what happened. I don't know what happened to him, but he's a really excellent driver. Oh, man, we were 3 deep. We were 3 wide here. What is going on? Is that almost 4 wide? Wow. No way. Anza's got the lead. How did I miss Anza getting the lead right there? Great job, Anza. You can't cut coconuts out though. You got 2 laps. You got 2 laps with 4-lap-old hard tires. Being chased down by coconut with those 8-lap-old hard tires. But he's a half second behind you. Can you keep the mighty Just Coconuts behind you? Many have hoped to. Few have done so throughout the course of the season. Alright, Travis is trying to get just a little bit closer to his own teammate, about 0.2 of a second. Staying on the power, let's see how late he shuts this down. Nice transition. Anza is really starting to run away with it. You know, I think those safety cars really cost Coconut a couple times. Wasn't able to keep those hard tires hot. And Anza on those soft tires. Oh, it looked like Coconut just had a little wiggle. Almost lost it. Was able to regain control of the car. That's how you know you BA right there. When you almost lose it, somebody like myself would have hit all kind of wall. I would have hit the wall, the grocery store, the coffee table, everything would have got knocked over, okay? But way to bring it back in. He's still 0.8 of a second behind. So he's got his work cut out ahead of him. And Crew Steamers is really trying to catch up on those options. He gave those options all he can handle. But in the meantime, David Boyer has maintained a very clean race. He's on those 6-lap-old hards, and he's got no penalties. He's chasing Crew, who has, I believe, a 3-second penalty. Yep, Crew's got a 3-second penalty. Matty G's got an 11-second penalty. Ooh, we'll just discount that. And with Jones, you got 3-second penalty. Okay. I will leave the tires up there just so we can know what we're up against. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't mean to do that. Interval. Yeah, that's more like it. It looks like Anza is really trying to take this bad boy home. Crew Steamer seems to be in the closest battle right now as he's trying to get up on X-Coupe and Chappers, trying to make a move on at least one of these options. Here, coming up on the last lap. But I think we're going to look to see Anza start off on the last lap, being up by just over a second, just out of DRS range. He's got 8% ERS. He's being chased by Folksy, who also has 8% ERS, but he's on slower tires, down outside of the DRS range. He's going to have his hands full. So what's going on with these options? Which one of these? Oh, it looks like we lost Guitar Man. We lost Guitar Man somewhere and I missed it. So how these options who are on similar tires, same tires, only one lap difference between the two of them, 9 and 10. X-Coupe is down 6/10, 7/10 of a second. Just Coconut said, hey, you stopped talking about me too soon. Did I count out Just Coconut too soon? I'm sure that was me alone, and Anza had never stopped thinking about him. Anza knows better than to slip on that man back there. He's up 4/10 of a second. Trying to make his way through the back section here of section 3. Yep, the Coconuts is down by 4/10 of a second with only one turn left. Coming down the final straight, Anza's gonna bring home the victory. Fantastic race, Anza. Followed by Just Coconuts, Choppers, X-Coupe. Crew Steamer drops down one position because of the 3-second penalty. And he did finish in 6th place. Matty D driver today, I'm sorry. No. Matty D, you know I love you, but driver today is unequivocally Anza. He started in 18th place. and he came back and he beat our championship leader, who needed to. Well, let me see how this is spread out. Okay, Just Coconut was up by 20 points. So who did I give it to? Is that over? I don't understand what just happened. It changed the highest grid on the. I'm wondering if that makes Anza our championship. If that makes Anza our championship leader, because well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I should have sat down and been a little more sophisticated with my math. I'd understand better. But as it stands, Anza won the race, just a mighty race, followed by Just Coconuts, Chappers, X-Coupe, David Boyers, Crew Steamers, Matty D, Thomas, Jonesy, Guitar Man, Shoho Bits, Dylan, Folksy, Albert, Les Albo, Monstar, RRB, Bevo, Pira, wrapped up our race winner. So, but he started, what he got, okay, why is it having him start on second? That's just looking a little bit different to me. So I don't know, once the race finally reset, I don't know where they said everyone started at. So I'd have to go back and look myself. But fantastic race. It's been a fabulous season. I've enjoyed each and every one of you. With all the technical difficulties, I want to see if maybe we can try to get the our race completers here. Let's see if we can get a podium pass here. So we need X-Coupe, Anza, and Just Coconuts. Let me see if I can send out some invites. Well, I guess I'm not in the party. I guess I can start a party. I might as well start a party. It is our last race of the season. Who doesn't want a party? Who does not want a party with the championship winning drivers? Alright, start the party. And even as we're congratulating either Just Coconuts or Anza, just to kind of like, I'm not sure exactly which one of them was able to come through with this. Unequivocally, we do know that the Haas with Just Coconuts and Folksy combined won the Constructors Championship. So let's see if I can get these couple invites sent. I don't understand it, but I guess I don't have any of the I don't have any of the race winners in my ability to send them an invite. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this race to a conclusion. But it was a pleasure being a part of it. Really enjoyed each and every driver throughout the season. Enjoyed your friendship. Enjoyed the spectatorship of being able to watch your races. Looking forward to it. Seeing it again in our next season 8. Thank you for being a part of it, and have a great evening. Tune in tomorrow for Tier 3. It'll be myself, and I believe Solid. I believe myself in Solid tomorrow. We'll be doing the broadcasting for Tier 3 Prospects Esports Racing League season finale in Spa, round 12. You got to be here to enjoy it. So, wait, we got a couple people here. We got Matty D. No, I guess we'll save Matty D for tomorrow. All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
basta verlo cómo manejaba.